have a queen time. It's Sunday.
Okay, well there's Brienne of Tarth. That's like the first one.
Obviously, that's why I said her
Then
first.
there's Roz the prostitute.
Of
Quick
course.
second.
Naturally.
Daenerys, then Cersei.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, What are you ranking them? By?
Which characters he would bang?
Oh. So just so we're clear, we have started the.
No.
Okay,
No.
I was about to say.
No, I just personally wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's Egret, definitely. She came out of nowhere. God damn, she loves to shit talk. It's amazing.
It's fucking
Gets
great.
you hard, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that giant bitch.
Brienne?
Yeah, Brienne of Tarth.
The
Oh my
giant
God.
bitch.
The way she can swing that sword, bro.
She can swing my sword. You know what I'm
The
saying?
way.
But she's strong.
Tell me I'm wrong, Jeff.
You
You
ain't
would-
wrong, brother. Preaching to the choir over here.
You know she'd be like, all right, now you're the bottom now. And you're like, oh.
Yes, mommy.
Oh, all right. So you're gonna start at being bottom. We're only gonna do Amazon style.
Mom dom.
Shit.
That's what Jeff's into.
I gotta work for it.
I was like, thank you.
Just the whimper and
Yeah.
everything. Thank you.
Imagine getting into a fight at a bar. My girlfriend's gonna kick your ass, man.
He is.
So watch out.
Just keep watching. There.
Oh,
It gets good. She has a good arc.
She
with,
does.
Oh, I imagine.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Oh,
But
a woman
Also,
with
I gotta tell you,
max body type, ideal.
Yeah.
that's gay.
you're saying that she has Max's body type.
So
Have you
fucking
actually
gay.
seen Max? Have you actually looked at him?
I'm gonna
I mean,
leave for
because-
this conversation.
Don't eye me like I'm a piece of meat, okay?
I'm just saying, like,
Okay, wears booty shorts when making that remark.
what the fuck? What was I gonna say? God damn it! Oh yeah, something that kind of took me out from like episode 1. Jaime Lannister looks shockingly like Prince Charming from Shrek.
That's been a meme for a while.
I
But
was
yeah,
not aware.
Oh, yeah.
I see it.
I was not aware at all. That was very, very shocking to me, and it just like it takes me out sometimes. I'm like, yeah, he'd kind of be like that.
You just watched Prince Charming fuck his own sister. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, that's why she's after Danny.
Ugh.
That was like the funniest thing to me because Jeff's like, I'm gonna start watching Game of Thrones. Then like an hour later, incest, all cat.
Bam, incest. I didn't
Oh
think
my
they'd
God.
pop off the incest like that early into the series, but I guess it's a big driving force for the plot. Jesus.
Yeah. That whole incident is the basis of the whole series.
Yeah, it started hella war.
Alright,
Yeah.
black.
Hey, all right, Max is black. Hey, buddy.
Yo.
Was that your whole list?
No. Then after that is the whore
And
that gets
Aykroyd.
beat by Roz. Then the red woman.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she be birthing demons, dog. Got demon coochie.
That's
Full
Demon
on.
Coochie.
You ain't wrong.
Then it's not late enough in the series for me to say Sansa, but in real life she's of age, so
That's true.
As long as you specify.
I mean, by the end of the show, she's a babe. So
Yeah.
exactly. Like she's meant to be a babe. Like she's got Queen's G.
Huh.
just cut to her wearing like top tier mom jeans.
Mom jeans branded by Beyonce. Those are real queen.
Apple bottoms.
Why did you just roll your eyes that hard, you bitch?
Because Beyonce is not great.
Cause she's of color. That's messed
Wow.
I
up.
will
here
actually
we go
fight
again.
you for real.
Beyonce's
Beyonce-
not awesome.
Fight
She's
you.
just not.
I will fight you for real.
You're gonna make a lot of enemies and get our
You
podcast
know what?
shut down.
Start
just for
recording.
saying.
Start recording.
Oh, I have been for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, you son of a bitch. Cause Oh.
Yeah, Beyonce sucks. Welcome to the LAN Party podcast.
You do not want to make an enemy of the Bayhive, all right?
The
You-
who?
you-
We don't.
Jay-Z's got all of New York in his pocket. You look out.
Not fucking
Yeah,
not.
He's the
I
king of
get
New
it.
York.
They run that town. I heard the song.
What do you run? Nothing. Can't even run a 5K. God damn it.
Yes, I
Beyonce
can.
can buy 10 of you.
He's trying to run a no-kill shelter.
Welcome to the LAN Party podcast. God damn it. And in that corner, the son of a bitch corner of the Beyonce hating Dylan Sucks. That's just his name. Dylan Sucks.
Insert booing and hissing.
Boo. Wait, why hissing?
Wait.
Wait, you too?
No.
Wait.
There's just a lot of booing, and then there's just like the sound of yowling cats and hissing, and then Dylan screaming.
Then after that, Squidward's mom. Oh, he stinks!
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll try to work that into the audio.
Sound getting mauled by cats?
No, yelling "boo, you stink" and.
No, you gotta get mauled by cats. It's funny.
Okay. All right, fine. I'll get mauled by cats.
Yep. And then in the other corner we have Max, who I don't know. He doesn't.
I'm
like to talk
alright.
about
I don't
himself much.
suck. I'm
He
alright.
doesn't suck.
I'm not great.
Neither's
I'm
Beyonce.
very eh.
He's super into just just being a guy, hanging out with other guys.
Yeah,
kissing guys.
I'm just a dude doing guy stuff, being a bro, you know?
Happy Pride Month, man.
He's doing
You know
dude
what?
stuff.
Happy Pride Month to the boys.
Happy
And
Pride Month to
girls.
the boys. We're gonna kiss this month. Then they're gonna sexually assault me.
What?
Hey,
Why did you have
they're
to
gonna
spoil it for
sexually assault
everyone?
me. I'm gonna
Alright, and-
videotape it.
Yep. All right, and then in the other corner over there, we got Nicholas Mangala Romandipsky.
So
I
he
don't know,
did
just
take
freestyle.
Joe's last name.
No, Mangala. Like
Like
Dr.
Dr.
Like the Nazis?
That's like the Nazi doctor. That's what he's trying to get at.
Oh,
And
but
he was like super into science. He was like almost a super
Yeah,
scientist.
yeah, hold on. He was a man of science,
Yes.
and then he was a Nazi.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
It's just like
I'm
a bunch of
making-
like horrendous experiments.
I'm making war crime. Just instead of toast.
war crimes.
I'll get you, Count Coco Fang.
Dibs on that for a cosplay, Count Coco Fang.
That'd be really fucking funny if one person was Count Coco Fang and the other was the fucking,
Bill?
Yeah, the vampire hunter.
Yeah, Bill,
The-
the paranormal investigator.
The fucking what's his name ripoff? X-Files.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Well,
Scott
I mean,
Mulder.
Yeah.
Fox Mulder.
Fox Mulder, that's who it is.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Why not coordinate a full Invader Zim cosplay Halloween
Yep,
outfit
and then
for the boys, and
Yep.
everyone just shows up as Gur.
yep, and then one of us commits, and the rest of us is like, oh man, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
I will.
Just say that you're gonna come in costume, Nick. Jesus.
I'm not gonna
Nick
come in
Cub-
costume.
Nick comes in costume every day.
Heyo.
You gotta subscribe his OnlyFans for that.
Yeah,
Jay's
brother.
nickname is costume.
Hey.
Dylan's face was priceless.
That's a cool way to tell us you're doing that. All right.
I'm an adult.
Cool.
I have sex regularly.
Dylan looked like he smelled his own fart for a second.
Yeah, he doesn't want to think about you fucking. We've already seen too much of it, Nick.
For free, I'm gonna start charging.
It's a peep show we didn't want to go to. Okay.
You now owe me $5.
You're that dad that drags us there. You're gonna like it. Come on, get in the car.
Oh, speaking of
You're gonna
dads.
see some shit.
Speaking of dad stuff, we're gonna do a dad party some point this year. There is a dress code. You gotta dress like a dad. That's it.
I already have a pair of well-fitting jeans, but I don't have white New Balances, so
Dylan, can I borrow your cargo shorts?
No, because I'm gonna be wearing them.
You have more
have
than one
multiple
pair.
No, I only have the one pair now. The other
You
one
wear
was
those every
retired.
day.
Yeah, give them a rest, bud.
They're my daily driver, bud.
They are
Okay.
tired, my guy.
Yeah, holy shit. All right, so I was
I was
a madman.
fucking hell yeah, bro.
Yep, I was fucking. I was tearing my room apart all fucking day looking for my fucking guitar pick, and I just found it. It's right, sitting right fucking there on my desk. Magic exists. It was not there 5 seconds ago.
It do exist.
Look, dumb.
My Jeff
Yeah.
Inconvenience spell worked.
Yep. Who jerked off today? That's what I want to know.
Not me.
Because things have been going well.
I haven't had time to.
All right. All right, boys. Let's get into today's fucking topic.
Dylan Kenny has a girlfriend.
I know.
And
Sexy
what-
Dylan Kenny has found a mate.
Good for him.
You think he's dumping loads in that already?
He's
Oh,
really.
Jesus.
It's really funny because she's really cute.
Yeah.
Man's finally used his charm, his charisma. You know, he rolled his D20. He finally got her.
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like there should have been more. He should have there should be more. Like he should be allowed to
Women
have more
having
than
sex with Dylan Kenny?
Yeah, like he should be he's just.
You know
he
what?
should
The
be
man.
having more of that.
The man's been in and out of a long distance relationship with this girl that we knew for like a long time, and then she was like just brushing him off, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go get someone pretty. And then you know what? Within 3 weeks, he did it. Good
Hey,
for him.
my man.
She's local. She seems really cool. I've actually met her twice. You remember the Brewitarian?
No.
Nope.
No. What is that?
It was a little bar in the same plaza as Paper Moon or Silhouettes.
Oh.
They used to throw those shows there.
Oh yeah, I was there one fucking time.
She was the manager.
Nice.
Oh.
So he goes to a lot of local shows. She puts together a lot of local shows, and they met up, and she's super cool. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to him as the weekly Dylan Kenny check.
Hell yeah.
There has been news. There was an update. I just wanted everyone to know how happy we are for him. And
Yeah, honestly, cannot stress how proud and happy I am of the chick that got with Dylan Kenny.
Right?
we can only be so lucky.
Exactly.
Really? I mean, honestly, you know what? Long distance chicks she really fumbled the bag.
She really did. She dropped the ball.
She really
Sometimes
fumbled it.
God hands you the biggest L of your life. And this chick, she's like monumental L. But that's life. I'm sure
Yep.
she's just gonna become like a bitter and
Single mom.
probably do some drugs.
The L is for life.
Yeah, probably alcoholism, of course.
True.
Probably.
Naturally. As one
But-
would go through after losing Dylan Kenny.
AKA
Some of that.
the best you're ever gonna get.
Yeah.
But that was this week's Kenny corner. I'll pass it back off to Jeff. Sorry to interrupt. I was just really excited. But Jeff,
No,
yeah, let's
wait,
get to this
hold on.
main topic.
Do we have the Kenny Corner theme music yet? Jeff,
Well,
have you finished that?
I
Jeff's
have
working on
not.
it. He just found his pick. He just found his
Yeah,
pick.
that's-
Oh yeah, he just found his pick. Okay.
This is also the first unlearning of the Kenny corner. But yeah, no, I'll definitely get working on that pronto.
I just figured, we'd just give him his own little segment, and that just clicked for me. So yeah, now we have a weekly segment called the Kenny Corner. But Jeff, let's talk about that main topic that I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember because all right.
I've been out
main
all day.
topic for this week is, bam, we're just combining basically all the things that we like: video games, music, movies, comics, into just one thing of what would you like to make a movie out of, and who would you like to do the soundtrack for that?
Okay.
I didn't hear that, but all right.
Well, yeah, you didn't hear it. I just thought of it.
Oh.
I'm on the fly today.
Okay, then what was this
What?
thing that I suggested earlier this morning?
The mashups, yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be. We're just
Yeah,
gonna have a
but
big mashup.
Jeff made it very singular, as in like.
As in, you can think of it on the spot really quick.
Ah,
Like,
Yeah.
think about the heyday of between like 1998 and 2007 where there were like specific soundtracks for different movies.
That Daredevil soundtrack still slaps, man.
It still slaps. It is
Bring
poppin',
me to
dog.
life.
Oh boy.
Exactly. So like, what's
I actually
give-
just
like-
shed a single tear.
yeah,
For one movies, when you say that, I really just think of like the first Resident Evil movie where the whole soundtrack is just nu metal.
oh, because that was fitting for the time.
I know, that's the example I'm gonna go off of. So I'm gonna try to think of something like that.
All right, well, come on, give me a game, Dylan. Give me a game you want a movie for.
A game that I want a movie for? That's a long list. I'm gonna have to dig through that.
Star Wars Republic Commando.
Give me like 2 or 3.
Movie.
Well, Republic Commando definitely would be an awesome movie, but that wasn't number one on my list, surprisingly.
Well,
I want a sequel
Okay.
before a movie.
what's the number 1 on your list? 'Cause I do want to get back to Republic Commando, but yeah, what's on your list?
Well, they already did Fallout with a boy and his dog and Road Warrior, so that's out of the question.
Not necessarily. You could give it a new spin, give it a new director.
Yeah,
Like,
there's really no cap
it's like
on
if
apocalypse movies.
you want to go into that, you can. But
You can actually follow the story of the game
You can actually
you
title
know.
it Fallout.
and have like Vault-Tec and shit like that in it.
I just think the setup for that movie would be kind of exhausting because there's so much like backlogged lore about like fucking Vault-Tec and shit and about how it's actually like super fucked up and just like a weird fucking humanity experiment. You know?
True. Yeah.
With like how like they made the different vaults.
Okay, so
that could be the movie. The whole
Yeah.
backstory of Vault-Tec.
Yeah, that could be a interesting first installment.
and then you can
Actually,
have then you
You know,
can
That's
have
really dope.
then you can have like a cheeky after the credit scene where it sets up Mad Max.
Okay.
Road Warrior, not the first one though.
Yeah.
Okay, or there's just a regular Fallout movie. You get all your favorite storylines and whatever, and then the after credit scene for that is setting up for the Vault-Tec like lore movie, like prequel.
That is also a phenomenal idea. It's like, yes, I'll pay
Bro-
money for that.
Strokes goatee.
Right. So yeah, Dylan, that's number 1. Was it Fallout?
Yeah, now it is. Yeah, like a Vault-Tec movie. That'd
All
be
right,
cool.
who's
Sorry, I
doing
did
that
all the
soundtrack
thinking for you.
That's
All right,
fine.
I want a real movie and I want a gag one for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Damn,
gonna-
okay.
He's just gonna
My
say
gag
Donkey
one
Kong
would be a real
64 movie.
No.
All right, Dylan. Okay, Republic Commando. Would you want that live action or Clone Wars style animated?
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that'd be so good either way.
Yeah. There's actually I'll send it in the chat. I actually did a reaction on it on my channel of a it was like a 6-minute short film for like Republic Commando. It wasn't a specific team, but it was really fucking good. There's actually 2 parts. One is like 30 or 40 seconds or something. The other one's like 6 minutes. But
Quick question, Dylan.
yep.
Bad Batch or Omega Squadron? Who wins?
That's not fair.
Not fair.
Jeff did a spit take. That was worth it.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
All right, Dylan. What's another one on your list?
I would like a Star Wars anthology film for Greedo.
Ugh.
That would be interesting.
It'd
I
be-
can see
fucking
Disney
great.
making that a comic
Oh yeah.
real quick.
All right, Dylan. What's a gag one?
That would be the gag one.
The gag one is also another good one. Fuck you.
Okay.
All right. I think if I did a real one, I would do BioShock.
That'd be good.
And I would like want like a really suspenseful score, not like a traditional soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Because it fits the setting, like,
Yeah.
or strictly 1940s music.
Okay.
By my other one is Tack and the Power of Juju
Jesus.
and Slipknot.
No.
Slipknot would be the soundtrack.
Okay.
Oh God.
Shit.
I wouldn't be able to handle that. Jesus, what, Max?
Yeah,
Max, what
yeah.
about you?
Well,
That-
I mean,
Who
we've
mistake?
already semi-discussed like a Bloodborne HBO series that I would be the idea man for.
Yeah, you'd be shitting
Bloodborne.
yourself to write for that.
Bloodborne deserves an HBO series over a movie. You can get more
Bloodborne.
story told.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, but let's go just straight up like movie though. Something that that can be just hammered out in about 90 to 120 minutes.
Okay. Can I just redo the Monster Hunter movie?
Yes,
I will give you
absolutely
that.
fucking can.
I'm gonna redo the Monster Hunter movie, and I'm gonna make it like, fuck, what was it, Apocalypto?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Where it's
Okay.
just like a native peoples,
Yes.
like in ancient time, just like doing their thing. I would want it to be like that, but I mean it's sort of like in in the game it's very obviously taking place in like a feudal era type thing, and I guess that could work. But
Oh, that could
I mean, I
completely
don't know.
work.
Yeah.
Because you just do the whole thing just do the whole thing in like a big ass fucking warehouse or a hangar or something. Build all the sets and just green screen all the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
Really, for that, you don't need to be like on location in a jungle or maybe a desert a couple times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And for the soundtrack, I just think it would be fitting to like have like
The
would
Tomb Raider
be.
soundtrack.
I don't know what that consists of, but I was
Papa
going
Roach.
to say like, yeah, you know what? Also, fucking Slipknot.
Damn.
No, I was thinking like it's like it's got to be like a funky tribal like thing. I just think that would really fit.
The guy who did the score for Mandalorian,
I haven't seen Mandalorian fully.
he does like really cool electronical music that sounds like Western, and then he has very tribal sounds when it comes to like Tusken Raider scenes, and then he could do straight EDM, and he composes all the music digitally. I think he would be really good with a Monster Hunter soundtrack.
Okay. I'll have to check that out. The Tusken Raider scenes, at least. But
Yeah, I'll
yeah,
send
something
some.
like that. And for the gag, I'm going through my Steam library. Hold on a sec.
Don't shower with Dad Simulator.
Ugh.
That's my
And the
next Let's
soundtrack and the soundtrack will be by Oingo Boingo.
play. Ooh. Well, Max is looking. I'm gonna change mine from the to make the soundtrack for the Greedo movie. It would be anything that Danny Elfman ever did.
Yep, that's Oingo Boingo.
Huh?
That's Oingo Boingo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's
It's not bullshit.
no.
Danny Elfman was in Oingo Boingo, but his
Oh.
music, he's the lead singer of Oingo Boingo.
Bam.
Oh, I actually had no idea. I just thought you were making a fucking. Like,
No, no, no.
Same.
Nope.
No,
I
he's
thought
the
you were
lead,
doing a goof.
he's the lead,
No, sir.
he's a lead singer.
Danny Elfman's
fucking lit.
solo career, like for a Pee Wee Herman movie.
All of a sudden, you're just gonna be in the middle of the Greedo movie, and you're gonna hear the Batman 1889 score.
Hell yeah! But I'm gonna change my gag movie to the Cuckold Simulator movie.
Great.
It'd be awful. And then
honestly,
the soundtrack for that would be every time music is gonna be played, it's gonna be Kid Rock's Ball with the Ball.
listen, Dylan, understand? With the right writing, that movie could actually be really fucking sick.
It'd be really funny.
Cuckold Simulator would be fucking good as shit.
Well, Jeff, you're gonna be my lead writer.
Done.
Jeff and Judd Apatow.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll write a movie with him. He's so witty.
I have a third one for when Jeff's done. I just came up with one. I think would be
Okay.
cool.
Well, Max, you gotta.
Yeah, I want a Team Fortress 2 movie.
Fuck yeah.
Like, there's a ton of lore to explore there. All the characters are distinct and funny. This isn't even really a joke movie at this point. I just need to find the right fucking person to do the soundtrack.
Live action or animated?
Animated.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fuck around with.
What studio?
Ghibli.
Yeah.
I
That's
would
fucking
definitely-
tough, man.
Oh shit.
Studio Ghibli's gotta do it.
Let Illumination do it so they can add minions.
Ugh.
Oh. Put like a minion-esque character to like
Yes.
to have a subtle nod to the fact that they own minions, but then just fucking have Soldier blow it the fuck up.
Yeah, I like the art style behind Illumination, like their new Grinch movie, and their Dr. Seuss movies have been really like crisp. So I think like
Oh, yeah.
that animation style would fit.
Absolutely. Tell me
Yeah,
how
yeah.
Horton Hears a Who. Tell me how Horton Hears a Who is like one of the best movies ever.
Slapper.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys help me come up with the soundtrack. Like who should have to do the soundtrack?
Slipknot.
Oh, for the
Hoobastank.
I'm not a perfect person. As someone's getting murdered.
fucking I would have
No.
saved this for mine, but no, you can have it. Phil Collins.
Ooh. Yes.
You know what? That's actually perfect.
That's pretty good.
I would love him to just like accidentally go so fucking hard for this movie. A fucking Team Fortress 2 movie? I would love that. And Phil Collins to do the soundtrack.
See,
I was gonna
That was genius.
recommend Bo Burnham.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have-
Bo
Oh,
Burnham.
shit.
That
Well,
I mean, that could be really
you can-
funny.
Because you can have an artist that does most of the soundtrack, but you can have select songs from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was-
Jeff,
my
what you got
turn.
going on?
Okay, actual movie, also video game, fucking Guilty Gear. You knew it was gonna happen. Counts.
Not
Yeah.
surprised.
Fully anime one though. I'm not doing a live action of that shit. It would be hard to translate into real life shit.
Same question I asked Max. What animation studio?
Studio Trigger.
Ooh, Trigger or Mappa would be really good.
Absolutely.
This man
Yes.
knows. I'm gonna suck him off.
Hell, okay. Yeah, and also the fucking the soundtrack. Yeah, the creator for Guilty Gear. I'm pretty sure he writes the soundtrack. So Daisuke Ishiwatari. And also, I would add in Johnny Resnick into that. Put some Goo Goo Dolls funk on that thing.
Fucking add Trent Reznor.
No, no.
Or
I do
Jeff's
not like
favorite,
Iris
The
Nance.
Offspring. I'll be right back.
They're just gonna fuck each other in the studio.
Oh. Jeez, but and
Let me hear your gag.
gag one, Ape Escape.
Dude,
No!
no, dude,
But
that would.
I said earlier, like my gag one would actually be a really cool one. Actually, Ape Escape would be dope.
Is that the one that you would
Soundtrack-
have Bill Collins on?
No, well, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I thought about it for a second, but yeah, no, it's just something else. Yeah, Ape Escape
Michael-
soundtrack. What the fuck? Oh fuck. fuck? What the fuck is that band? God damn it, I'm forgetting about it now.
Michael Bolton.
Not Michael Bolton, you son of a bitch. Baby Metal and Donald Glover.
That would be so
Oh.
good. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that.
I'm too down for that. My third one, I know it's not a video game, but I just want to see it made into a movie. Samurai Jack.
Well, I mean, Samurai Jack does have a video game out now, so
He does that.
Yeah.
Jeff, have you played it?
I haven't. I fucking actually forgot about it until just now.
It's a
I
slap.
do need to pick that up.
It's a slapper. So I would do Samurai Jack with
Well, as a movie though.
as a movie, as a CG movie.
Well, would you just be retreading what he already did, or would it be like some completely new story?
Some completely new story. I just want to
Like
see
something that just happened in between the beginning and end of the series,
You could do okay. The thing with Samurai Jack is time travel.
right?
You have time travel is a main staple of the story, so you can have him basically go anywhere.
Right.
Like you can have him, like you can have an earlier version of him team up with like a jaded, rough version of him. You know what I mean? Or
Have
anything.
Have him meet up with a super young fucking Scotsman.
Yup.
Oh,
like-
Scotsman.
Anything
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
Like they meet up the same age. He has no daughters. Like
I just want. Then he goes to the future, and one of the daughters is surprisingly Asian.
How?
Oh.
They can't make a baby together.
He would bang the
They're two
Scotsman's.
boys.
He would bang the
I know it's
Scotsman's
pride,
wife.
man.
That's what
Okay.
Scotsman would not be down for that.
you
No,
can't.
no. Then they would have a rivalry, and then that would be the movie.
I don't even, dude. What? Your
You've been
fan
watching.
fiction's getting wild.
You've been watching way too much of fucking.
I'm not
Rick
reading
Dervadas
it.
play Cuckold Simulator.
I know.
Goddamn Rick Dervadas.
I just want Tartarsky to get a movie where, or you know what, or Symbiotic Titan.
Oh, Symbiotic Titan was dope.
Symbiotic Titan would be a good movie. But I just want him to get a movie because he worked so hard on the Popeye movie that got scrapped.
He did get a movie. The Powerpuff Girls movie.
The Powerpuff Girls movie, yeah, but then he tried to do a revival of Popeye, and then it got completely shut on.
Oh, I do remember.
Shit
I
on.
do remember seeing the test footage for that. Test footage
That-
for that was actually pretty dope.
Exactly. Like I wouldn't mind a Samurai Jack movie like that.
Yeah, and none of the kids were gonna go see Popeye, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but I would have that with the soundtrack by the RZA.
Mm.
Sure.
Max, you're cutting out, big guy.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you
Am
just
I-
said something.
am I
What
good
was
now?
it? Yeah, you're good now.
It wasn't important. I was just like, okay, interesting
Okay.
interesting choice of soundtrack. But I mean, I'm down for it.
I mean, they already did an Afro Samurai movie. Like, I just want to see a bunch of
Yeah.
swordsmen. I just want to see a swordsman movie on the big screen that's like animated really good. I just saw Demon Slayer again, so like I'm jonesing for like a big dumb sword movie. Like, let's make Metal Gear Rising Revengeance the movie, Jeff. Let's do it.
I had so much fun playing it. I wouldn't want that to be a movie because I'd want to play it.
Let's make a movie in the essence though. Over the top.
In that same vein, just over the top.
Over the top.
Cybernetic Ninja Warrior stuff.
Cyborg ninja, fucking over the top, fighting ridiculous big government muscle man.
I'm trying to think if there are any that exist actually. Can't come up with it on the spot.
Exactly. Hollywood's missing it.
Hollywood's missing it because they want to do a bunch of bullshit.
Nope, let's make a sequel.
So what are we
Let's
talking
say
about
let's
now?
reboot some.
We're complaining about reboots and
Oh.
the potential Metal Gear Rising Revengeance movie.
You wouldn't want to see a
Why are you making that face, dog?
he doesn't like fun.
Revengeance?
It's the game where Raiden was the
Oh.
was the antagonist, where he was the cyborg ninja, where all you did
He
was
was
slice the fuck.
protagonist.
He sliced the fuck out of everything.
Gotcha.
It's over the top schlocky cyborg action where you just balls to the walls crazy from the beginning to end.
One of the best games ever.
It is a very, very, very good and fun game.
I remember it, but I don't think I ever played it.
Jeff, who would you have the soundtrack to that
You
movie
should.
be?
Brent Reznor.
No, God damn it.
Big Blue.
Cannot fucking stand Trent Reznor.
Jason Aldean.
It's gonna be Jeff's EP.
Hey.
No.
Hold
Hear
on.
me out. Dolly Parton.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, any country artist would be perfect for any scene that that Sundowner would be. But okay, let's see. Because it would basically be like a cyberpunk kind of thing.
Yeah. I know Joey Bag of Beats.
J-Bob.
True.
Yeah, there it is, buddy.
Bob.
J-Bob, booking for weddings.
He fucks.
I mean, but not your wife though. So
I mean, you can pay him
Unless
to do
you're into
it.
that, in which case, maybe. I don't know.
Gary? No.
pay him for music. Don't pay him to bang your wife, unless you want him to bang your wife. Then you guys can discuss that. That's
I'm not sure
the
about his
ball.
you
rates. are.
guys.
We do not know how much he charges.
Yeah, really. Just get on that. Anywho.
So I think we should discuss it here on the podcast before next week. Next week we will have the first live episode of the LAN Party podcast. We're all going to be in the same room.
Oh
And-
yes, good old split screen couch co-op episode.
Yep, it's
Hey.
not going to be. It's not because of the pandemic. It's just that Jefferson lives up north, and me and the boys
Yeah,
are
the Great
gonna
White North.
King of the
Me-
North.
shut the fuck up.
Here we go.
King in the North.
King of the North.
Jeff's gonna be making references to a show that's like how many years old, and we're gonna have to remember what the fuck he's saying.
I don't care. I just got into it.
I know, like I'm glad,
Everyone sucks and they all just fuck all the time.
dude.
No,
it sounds
not
like,
everybody
it,
sucks.
Wow, it's like real life.
it sounds like really. I was saying it sounds like here.
Not everybody sucks in that show. There's like 3 people that are good.
Dylan was like,
Tyrion-
not everyone fucks, but
Yeah.
Tyrion is the tiniest man, but he's basically like FDR. He swings the biggest stick in.
Dude, he's the homie. When he's
Hodor is the homie.
he is the homie too. He be slanging
Hodor
that
is
thing,
the
that's for
meatball.
sure.
Yeah,
Or got that thing on him, boy.
He stays strapped.
Thing on him.
he carries a fucking log, boy.
But we will be getting together for the first time, and we'll do a couch co-op episode. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna talk about. We are gonna be
More like
fucking.
couch co slop in there.
Heyo.
We are gonna be hammered and full of good food. That's all I know.
Bless you,
And
Holly.
I'm gonna yell at everybody. Max is gonna yell at everybody. Nick's gonna get weird about it. Dylan's gonna yell at everybody.
It's gonna be an awkward car ride home.
We're all gonna hate each other by the end of it.
That's cool.
So-
We've been hating each other for the past like 13 years.
Now
More
can
than
it-
we do now.
Now we can do it. Now we can do it in person.
Hey.
But yeah, like I'm excited. I'm excited for our first in-person episode. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna be slamming some brews, and I think it should
Slamming
be.
some bros.
Yeah, it's
Slamming some brews and doing blues.
I won't touch anything. So.
well, like Blue Chew.
Cap.
Yo, let's get some Blue Chew. This episode sponsored by Blue
By
Chew.
Blue Chew.
Pay me. Fucking pay me, Blue Chew.
Pay me to get a boner, Blue Chew.
That was a threat.
That was a threat. I will never get a boner again until Blue Chew pays me. Well, fucking watch me.
Jeff purposely gets ED. That
Mish.
sounds like it's an Always Sunny episode.
The gang gets
The
ED
gang
on
gets
purpose.
ED.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The hotel's all booked, boys, and it's gonna be fun.
I'm excited for it.
I want Jeff to eat so much fucking Brazilian steak that he throws up.
Yeah.
I don't want to. That sounds delicious. And
That's a
worth
euphemism.
money. Why would I want to throw that up?
Yeah.
So you can taste it again.
All right, hold on. Dylan, I do have a question for you.
Hold on a sec. I gotta slap box my dogs.
No, you don't. Not on the pod. You don't.
Well, they're Holly's growling at Gary because even though it's his pen and his bone, she wants it.
She sounds. That's a woman problem.
Maybe they should discuss it on their pod. All right.
Paw to paw. Catch it on Spotify.
All right, Dylan.
Paw to paw.
The pawcast.
Dylan, I got a question for you. All right,
Yeah.
so a gunman, a rogue gunman, he's broken into your home, he's ransacked your shit, and he has a gun pointed at your dog and your mom, and he's like, you can only save one of them. Like, which do you choose?
My mom. What the fuck question is
Well,
that?
hold on, but hold on, but your dog's like really chill. Your dog's like super cool. Like, your dog's gonna be in like the next Air Bud movie. Like,
Your
they've already
dog's-
done screen.
Your
Like, they've
dog's
already
like
done
a
screen
total
tests.
bro.
They've already done screen tests, and like they start shooting like this Wednesday.
My mom.
But then
You already got the money for the sign-on contract for Airbud 4.
My mom. I got the money. It wasn't my fault that a guy shot my pit bull. The
then, like, your
ATF shot
mom-
my pit bull.
like your mom is like the mom like from Matilda.
That wasn't even her mom. That was her aunt, I think.
That was her. Their foster parents or whatever.
But we all
Yeah.
know if it's not my real mom and if it's like that mom, then yeah, my fucking dog.
Say that was your mom.
If it was my mom now, I would save my mom.
But in this scenario, you're Matilda.
And you have magic powers.
Yeah, use your powers,
What the fuck
bro.
is going on?
Yeah, use your powers to pick one. Don't use your powers to kill the gunman.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Well, now your dog's dead.
Yep, your super cool dog that was gonna be an Airbud.
Jeff, I want to let him. I need to tell you, man. Dylan totally fumbled this whole scenario.
He really did. He fucked it up. Everyone in the scenario is dead now. He took too
He
long
had-
to answer.
He
He's
hesitated.
like, wait, let me get my pants. Let me get my cargo shorts on. Hold on.
There's so much stuff in the pockets. I can't pull them up fast enough.
It's so heavy, I can't get dressed fast enough. But yeah,
that was a great.
first
That
off,
was a great hypothetical.
basketball shorts right now. And second, no, I don't play basketball.
That was going. to be the
Yeah,
next
no
question.
one.
That was the follow.
No one assumes you play basketball.
I was
You have
gonna
the
full on attack you with
reflection.
that.
Does he play football?
Football.
Football. It is food library.
Foods libraries.
I would be scared if Dylan had Matilda powers.
Really?
Yeah.
It's-
He's
it's-
like one bad
it's
day away
scary.
from snapping.
Yeah,
He's-
but it's cool though because he wouldn't attack any of us.
No, I'm just saying, like, the whole situation would be
Why are
scary.
you
Could you
making that
imagine?
face?
Could you imagine if Dylan was just sitting there and he started levitating his remote and you're just like, what the fuck? And he's looked at you and gave me that doofy ass smile, like, yeah, you next. Yeah, that one.
No, I would go to him. I'd be like, show me how you've gained this power.
And I would say, no. And then I'd explode your head.
Yeah,
He-
well,
Dylan
hey,
is-
it was worth a shot.
Dylan is one lukewarm pizza roll away from a breakdown. All right, I'd be concerned.
I would say he's one very hot pizza roll away from Matilda powers.
Dude, I haven't had. I was about to say Matilda powers. I haven't had pizza rolls in months.
But you've had Matilda powers recently?
Maybe.
I think those two situations are connected. Are the pizza rolls suppressing your powers?
Well,
Yeah.
here, let me try to
That
levitate.
makes a lot of sense, actually.
Here, I will try to levitate my controller.
What if it happened like right now?
Now
What if it
Mark's
happened? What if it happened with the camera transition when Jeff started speaking? And then
Yeah.
like,
Let me get a Bud Light seltzer.
There you go, bud.
Thanks, man.
Bud Light Seltzer, only 100 calories. And you know what? They're the best
Whoa.
tasting seltzers on the market. I drink them. You guys
I'm
should
using
drink
my
'em.
Matilda
They're
powers to
fucking
levitate
good.
my camera. Oh no.
Levitate these nuts.
he's a witch.
Yeah.
Got him.
Guy.
Man, we know that it was all the fucking like trick of the light. It was fucking swamp gas.
With sleight of hand.
Swamp gas.
All right, hold on, guys. I do want to bring it to the subject of comics real quick. Okay, your life is a comic. What's the premise? You can make it fucking almost anything, any styling, whatever. Max first.
No pressure. Max first.
Well, shit.
Because I know he's gonna pick. I know he's gonna go with like something along the lines of like something like Hellboy. So. that's
Fuck
easy.
you! I won. I want my comic to be a horror comic. With heavy folklore influence.
It's
mean-
just Norse. Constantine.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. But
Oh,
I
shit.
also want it to be Eldritch Horror. Just like, maybe just like old world mythology versus Eldritch Horror. I think that'd be cool.
I think that would be cool.
Potentially.
And,
yes.
the, the Norse god Thor finally plucks me from the world of normalcy because I have the right name, not because of any real actual like good reason. And
Yeah,
then
the name that you were somehow gifted with, you son of a bitch.
It's like it was planned from the beginning.
Stay mad.
for the listeners that don't know, my name roughly translates to the greatest of Thor's army. That is a complete accent, by the way. It was like, we're not Norse pagans at all. I
The
mean,
listeners
we
will
were
absolutely find you.
at some point, but not anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, my comic would be a horror comic with Norse mythology influence.
Dylan?
Okay.
Right.
What?
What's yours?
Yeah, comic about your life.
Oh, me.
I would have Matilda powers.
And the fuel for those powers would not be pizza rolls. Let's see here.
You need to abstain from pizza rolls to like become frustrated enough to use your powers.
Pizza rolls are my
your
cigarettes.
powers are like run by hatred.
In the name
Like you
of
have
your,
a hatred gauge that can only be subdued with pizza rolls.
Can the name of your comic be Tostinos?
I would have to spell it differently to avoid copyright.
That would be the studio that makes the comic.
That makes
Tostino's Comics.
that makes his Netflix adaptation.
For my comic life, I would want it to be like some kind of Gary, please, for 5 minutes, dude. It would be like some kind of. It'd be like Jack Ryan, that series, except I'm always getting my ass kicked, but just narrowly coming out on top. Like,
Oh man,
cool, thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to change mine now.
Think
I'm not kidding.
like the story times that I would write on Facebook for Rook's profile. It'd be like that. Like I get my shit kicked in all the time, but then somehow I just get lucky enough to come out on top.
Yeah,
And I'm
so
just
like pretty much like a dumb luck secret agent.
yeah.
See, my comic was gonna be like that, where it's just like I followed around like real vigilantes or like superheroes, and I finally got the balls to start doing it. But I would just constantly get my shit kicked in to the point where I actually had vital intel for the mob, and then I would have to team up with said vigilantes for them to either train me or for them to protect me against the mob.
I could actually very much see that for you. Holy shit.
Like being a fanboy of like the Avengers or some shit and like looking up to them and then like trying to be like a sub level like vigilante or superhero. I'm just like, fuck, I can't do this, and I'm ready to quit. And then I see like a mob boss like assassinate like a public defender or something like that, and they see me, and then I have to go to said like like local superhero for them to back me up, and then like either become their sidekick or some bullshit.
That sounds like there's a little bit of like kick-ass sprinkled in there. There's some
Well,
inspiration from
well,
that.
Well, actually,
no. Have you guys read Hawkeye at all?
I didn't know he had his own comic. If it's the same Hawkeye.
It is. It's like Hawkeye is an Avenger, but he's a regular dude, so he gets the shit kicked out of him on a regular level, and it's just like he has to go to the hospital and shit. They're like, "Aren't you an Avenger?" And he's like, "I'm a dude who barely affords an apartment that shoots a bow and arrow for a living. What do you want from me?" And he runs solely on black coffee and has a one-eyed homeless dog named Lucky. He's like he's like a man's man. He's just a regular dude in the Marvel universe. And like and he's funny
dope.
as shit. He's funny as shit. I like that whole run. So like I would inspire to be that. Like,
I could actually see Nick's thing working as an actual real comic.
right?
Like, I could like write something for that. That would be actually really dope.
Thank you. But yeah, Dylan, you as soon as you said, yeah, I get my shit kicked in regular. Fuck. I'm trying to like think of like a realistic situation. Like if I was like in the Marvel or DC universe and I saw some shit go down in Gotham, like while I'm trying to like patrol the streets or some shit, just trying to be inspired.
Then you would strong arm them into letting you in. Like, hey, you're like, okay, kid, what the fuck do you know? Like, you need me. Fucking let me into the thing. Give me a suit or whatever. Like, kid, we're not giving you a suit. You need me.
Be like
I know
Nightwing,
the
dude.
thing.
Like I'm
Like,
not giving this up.
Yeah, like you leverage your intel to them for them to give you equipment to do what you want to do.
Essentially, yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. And then I would be part of the Bat family and then instantly die.
Basically.
Perfect.
Totally about
ending.
it. Totally about it. My favorite superhero is Nightwing, so like I like that whole his whole dynamic. And he would give you that shot. He'd be like, "All right, kid, don't fuck this up."
And then you fuck it up.
No, he would
But he wouldn't.
He would give you that shot, but he would tail you the whole way. He would follow you and back you up at a point
Yeah,
where
he'd give you the shot on training wheels. He definitely would not let you go anywhere that you get shit wrecked.
He would let you take out 3 guards, but then he would have taken down the 3 snipers you didn't see.
And he would almost absolutely knock you out before getting to the big boss.
Or subdue you. That was my whole comic concept.
So you clear the way for him. What a bitch.
Not really.
No.
No, he gives you the satisfaction. He gives you the satisfaction of saying, "Yes, you can do this. I'll train you." He'll let you get to a point before you get hurt. He'll set you down. He'll be like, he'll either just tie you up and be like, "Hey kid, calm down, I got this," or "Thank you for doing this, but let the real heroes take it from here."
He's like, "Hey, focus on one guy. I have the entire room."
Basically, you would become his Robin, on extreme training wheels.
If you haven't read any of the Nightwing comic, Dylan, I definitely recommend you do that.
That, and I recommend Hawkeye to anyone in here who likes sarcastic asshole.
Hey, it's my favorite trope.
And if you're a listener of this podcast, you should like those.
And if you're a listener of this podcast, you're definitely a sarcastic asshole or Dylan Kenny.
We love our Dylan Kennys.
We do
Or
love
both.
our Dylan Kenny.
All right, Jeff.
I have a completely short answer.
Okay, I hope it's not you're like Scott Pilgrim and everyone has to like you.
Oh God.
No one has to like me, but almost beat for beat, Scott Pilgrim.
I hate you. You piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
When we fun
Well,
fun
okay,
thing.
Scott kind of like same kind of storyline as Scott Pilgrim, but not as much as a bitch. Cause Scott's a bitch.
Scott's a horrible dude.
Yeah, he's actually a very shitty person.
So Scott Pilgrim, if he was likable, and your goal is to eliminate every X, not just 7.
Not every X. That's enough. That's a lot.
Okay.
And that, well, see, that's not my goal, because even in the comics, that wasn't really Scott's goal. His goal was to date Ramona.
Yeah, I
But
know.
her thing was like, hey, like you have to defeat
You-
these dudes.
You have to
He's
do
like,
this.
oh well, fuck. Like that was like, he was kind of, you just had to do that.
If anyone out here is listening to this podcast and is an artist besides Max, I want to see Jeff drawn in Scott Pilgrim style.
I can do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm just
Even though
doing
Scott
that.
Pilgrim sucks.
Excuse me.
That's it's a hot take, Dill.
Dylan is ready
yeah.
to fight.
Yeah, first it was Beyonce, now it's Scott Pilgrim. What's something else you like,
Oh my-
Jeff?
What is wrong with you?
We
Why
were
do you
at
just-
a
Why do you
we
hate my
were
life?
we were at a bar in Orlando, and we were just sitting around, and there was a local show going on, and girls with colored hair started coming in, and I looked at Jay and I said, "Hey, ask Jeff when the Scott Pilgrim boss fight is gonna start." And he looked at me with the most evil fucking look in his eye.
It was very Scott Pilgrim-esque if you've seen the first act of the movie.
It is. That's why he's like, "Fuck you."
Also really, really, really cool. Really fun. But Dylan, wait, why the fuck? I'm not even gonna. You can hate what you want. That's your opinion. I don't care.
Hey,
I'll
whatever
ask you
want.
later.
Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, even if it's fucking wrong.
I mean, your opinion's not wrong. It's a sucky thing.
It's a
joke,
joke,
baby.
baby.
It's a bad opinion. It sucks. You should feel bad. You should probably
Max.
seek help, or I don't know, take yourself out of the equation. I'm not going to say how, but
Max, the voice of reason,
Right.
strikes again.
That was not a voice of reason. That was devil on your shoulder telling you to do it.
Now, you see, everyone can have their own opinion, except for you, so I'm not saying you should, but you should definitely unalive yourself.
Jeff, what would your motivations
game over
be?
IRL.
What would your comic motivations be to have a Scott Pilgrim-esque story? Would you like it to be written in the same style as Scott Pilgrim, art style, or just you being a better person than Scott in that situation?
Okay.
Which isn't
art
hard.
style-
All of it.
Yeah. Art style, definitely. Better person, like, yeah, that's not hard to do. Scott's a piece. And,
Hey, auto censor, how about that? You cut out when you said he's a piece of shit.
well, no, you did it. All right. And, motivations, honestly,
Just you living in Toronto?
Yep, just living in Toronto. Just trying to get it going.
Such as
King of the North.
King in the North.
If there's any artists out there, can we get a picture of Jeff drawn to look like Jon Snow?
No, Jeff.
Jeff to look like Ned Stark post decapitation.
Jeff in Scott Pilgrim style, wearing his fur hat on top of the throne, of the Iron Throne, saying "King of the North." I please, I kind of want that.
If there are any artists in here, Max, I'm not.
Max, you're overworked and underpaid. We're not going to have you do anything.
That's right. You can put some goddamn money in my hand, and then I'll do something for you.
I'll get
Dirty
Brian.
whore!
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of Jeff's face there and make it the thumbnail for the video.
I love.
Please no.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I would actually wouldn't mind to see a Jeff comic in that indie style of him just getting to random real life like situations but are like more comical or exaggerated to be in a comic format. I think it would be enjoyable. It can be at least be a webtoon.
Absolutely.
I do fuck with Webtoon.
Webtoon is fucking great shit. But yeah, no, Nick, yours could actually like, I could see a lot of things for that because you're also like, you're a civilian who wants very much to break into the life of superheroism.
It's
and
a yeah, it's a
you're
fan.
just like really getting your ass kicked while you're among these heroes who do a bit of the ass kicking, but they're because you would start off with the street level heroes, so
Yeah,
they know their way around, but also like you're getting your ass kicked quite a bit.
yeah.
Max definitely starts supernatural, like that's been the life of this character, and I could see that. I would not know how to write for that.
I could see it being like a Constantine-esque style comic. Like it'd be really cool just to have Max like jotting down his personal interactions with these like North mythology and these
Oh well,
and
yeah,
these
yeah.
horrors.
You would have like a journal for all that, like pretty much like a compendium of
Yeah,
creatures, like for with every interaction that he would have.
I want Max to team up with the Dark Detective, like the Demon Detective, and I want him.
Damien Darkblood.
Hell yeah! I would love to see that, like, or Max become like a field agent for the BRPD, but he
Oh,
never,
that'd be
but
sick.
he never interacts with Hellboy. Like
Like I
he's-
always just miss him.
yeah, you're like a nose to the ground like field agent, like that you're introduced to this world and like you've always been aware of it somehow, but you were always
that would be cool.
you're always fed to believe like, oh, this is just in your head, and like you're trying to process what you see through like journal entries, and then they tell you it's like, yeah, like we work with the devil himself, and you're like, what? And you just hear these rumors about Hellboy, but you never see him.
And then you come so hard you have kidney failure.
Like, cause you hear the rumors about Hellboy, you never see him, but like you kind of like you just miss him, but like you know exactly how he is and like
You
kinda
go
who
to
he is.
yeah, you go
He's
to
he's like a 50-year-old man, but he's basically a fucking teenager.
and you show up at like scenes where he just was, and you see the destruction, and like you're like, dude, what? And I think like that would be a really interesting take on
Well,
like
it's not even like a dude what kind of thing. Like he, at that point, he would know like pretty much he would be able to picture how things went down from seeing the destruction. Like, yeah, he went here, he did this, bam, fucking somersault, flipped off the second floor,
But-
did this, did that, shot
but I-
shots. Yeah, like
but I think
a full Hellboy expert, basically.
his mind would paint the picture of Hellboy not knowing what he looks like.
Oh, and I just have him be like way more monstrous than he actually is.
Exactly. Like you
That
like,
would be
you-
so funny. I love that.
like your mind would like paint the picture of him being like this berserking, like brooding motherfucker. Meanwhile, he's just petting cats in the room next to you that you don't know about.
Like,
Wait,
it would
It'd be really cool.
Let
That'd
me
be
write
interesting.
comics for everybody.
Dylan, yeah, yours. So that's interesting because like yours kind of gave me like a weird
Boner?
Austin Power. Yep,
boner.
a boner because it's like an Austin Powers vibe, but like
You fucking
just-
pay him.
who just doesn't get shit done, right?
You're like the man from Uncle who just fumbles every mission. Or
But
like
they
a
get
James
done.
Bond, like a James Bond-esque, like dude, like an S is like an agent that like, hey, get to this objective, but you like fuck shit up until you get to that
Oh.
objective.
Okay, the guy who shows up says a cool ass one-liner, get your shit kicked in, but then like maybe a fucking pen grenade will fall out of his pocket, everybody dies, and he's like, oh, yeah, that worked out.
Or he's like trying to train a rookie and like he gets knocked out in the beginning of the mission and the rookie does everything and miraculously gets shot at the end. And then Dylan's like, yeah, I did that.
Ooh, I guess I blacked out.
All
Or
the
basically-
I
adrenaline-
entered a berserk rage.
yeah, all the adrenaline went to my brain.
Like he after getting knocked out, he comes to at the moment the rookie gets shot. He's like,
Yep.
oh, I would have dodged that. and then he just gets up and gets the briefcase or whatever.
Fucking new guy, am I right?
Fucking new guy.
Or Dylan gets knocked out, and then in his comatose state, his body just reacts to the situation to where he's an actual like super agile trained killer.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's, except instead of music bringing my dead body back to life, it's the sound of gunshots and explosions.
What during this this high action scene where you see Dylan Dylan's body flinging around, shooting guns, taking out the bad guys, we get to see his inner psyche, and it's just him on the beach with some babe with huge tits, and he's just sweating, trying to figure out what to say to her. And it's you ordered a Diet Coke, right? And he's like, yes. And then a speech bubble inside is like, I ordered a regular Coke. Just really the stupid shit like that.
All right,
Meanwhile-
maybe Dylan's at a whorehouse, and the prostitute there was supposed to kill him, but she somehow pricks herself with the needle.
Yeah, dude, I like that one. Dumb luck. It's just
No, Dylan's superpower is that he has stupid luck. It's not like Domino where she can perceive oh, I know this is gonna happen. It's just Dylan fumbling around like Mr. Bean killing people.
All right, Dylan. All right, Dylan, what were you gonna say?
Sorry.
that was good.
let me write your guys' comments.
You can literally just do it. We don't have any properties licensed. Or
Yeah.
I won't do it. I won't hit you with the copyright strike.
I'll get on it. I'll write one issue. I'll write one issue of everyone's comic.
But I feel like it would be like Archer, except Archer, he knows what he's doing, but he's an asshole about it. And there's one scene that I remember from an episode. I forget what was going on, but he flashes back to where he's in this place where he gets found out by this organization. He's playing at a card table, and then it flashes back to him, and he has a cigarette in his mouth, and he's got a headband on, and everyone's dead, and he has a gun in his hand and a bottle of liquor in the other, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't see it going like that, but all right," or some shit like that.
Okay, so basically, where Dylan's comic would shine would be in the in the weird happenstance and in the dialogue.
What?
Also, where are we at in the recording?
An hour 8 minutes.
Okay.
I had another. there's a shootout, and then more reinforcements come in, and then one of them trips, and he falls and slices his neck on a broken glass, and then everyone just starts tripping over him, and then negligent discharges happen, and people just start getting shot, and I end up coming out on top. Just
You only shoot one guy.
yeah, and it's not even a kill shot; it's just right in the knee.
It's
He
it's
falls
like
over and slices his neck in the same manner as the first guy.
it's like Wanted, but you get lucky on one shot that kills everyone in the room.
That's a good one too. It's just Wanted, except with me instead of
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, I'm playing her character.
I don't know, guys. I think we all have either some solid comic ideas or at least an animated series.
That'd be cool. I'd fuck with it.
Fucks with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My comic, I would love to have cameos of knockoff versions of all of the famous comic demons, like fucking Etrigan and Hellboy and Damien Darkblood and fucking
Trigon.
Spawn and shit, Trigon, just like all of those, but they're all just like knockoff great value versions.
They're all like different. They're all like the opposite color. They're all like blue.
They are all friends like us.
I don't think that would work out, considering Hellboy's a good guy.
It
Damien
can, and it
Damien
will.
Darkblood is a good guy too, technically. I think.
I mean, good's a point of view.
Yeah, technically. Well, technically he is. He's just trying to get to the bottom of the. Because
Etrigan isn't good. He's just like sometimes he's summoned for good reasons.
He's put in situations. He's put in situations by Jason Blood to where Etrigan either has to fight his way out of it to survive for himself, or like they come to a compromise. He's not necessarily a good guy.
Yeah. So the only like outright
a whole lot.
the only outright evil person there is Trigon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His daughter banging though.
Whoa, hey, don't listen.
Uh-huh.
Almost every current Raven that I know so far within the whole movies and TVs and whatnot,
Now she's the teenager, yeah, but like a couple years ago she was a regular age person like Starfire was, so
fair.
Regular aged person, like teenagers aren't normal.
Well,
they are not normal.
No.
Name me one normal teenager. None of them.
I can't. All the teenagers I know are adults now.
True. We are those teenagers.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck,
Well-
we're old.
Well, comics in general like to like reboot and like change people's ages all the time. Like Raven for like the longest time was like in her mid-20s, and then they changed her back to like a teenager to fit in with the new Teen Titans. But meanwhile, Starfire is still like 26, and they were on the same team in the same continuity, and now she's just older and Raven is young. So comics are weird like that. I'm saying obviously of age Raven. Banging. Starfire. Banging.
That's a pretty good way to wrap it up.
Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of the LAN Party podcast. Actually, you guys want to say it all together? Let's just get it all to the 3,
Sure.
2,
1.
Brought to you by
First one to nut is a loser.
God damn it.
Tuning into the LAN
LAN
Party
Party
podcast.
Come in my mouth. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
The Kenny Corner was brought to you by Blue Chew.